Maybe this morning it was just a struggle to get out of bed, let alone thinking about how you're going to face the day, the struggles that you've been in. That's why we want to stop you this morning with a morning focus and give you some hope and some assurance, taking a look at who the Bible says God is and who God says you are. And maybe you can't see the forest for the trees. And I don't even know if I understand what that means. But maybe you don't need this big win today. You just need your next step. We want to remind you of what Phillippians 4:13 says. I can do all things through him who strengthens me.
You've probably heard this verse before, which for good reason. It's a very encouraging verse that promises a lot of victory, right? This idea that it's not your strength, it's Christ who gives his strength to you so that the messiness and the hard that is in your life doesn't have to beat you, and it doesn't have to be the final blow. It's awesome. It's so good. It's so encouraging. But I think for me, sometimes I hear these verses and it's like, okay, cool. That's awesome. That belongs on a cute mug. I don't know how that fits into my life. I don't know how that fits into this moment right here. This morning, if you're struggling to figure out what the next little step is, or honestly to even believe that there's a possibility to defeat or beat or go beyond this thing that's over you and weighing you down, I want to give you this verse not to say, hey, whatever addiction, depression, obstacle, enemy you're facing is going to be defeated right this second. It can be. God has the power to. But more so what I want you to know is that it's possible.
That's right.
You don't have to live defeated. You don't have to live lesser than. You can live from the understanding of, okay, maybe I can believe that my God is powerful, and just maybe I can believe that a next step is possible.
Yeah, you don't have to see the end game, but sometimes knowing it's possible can just make it that much easier to take the next step. And that's why it's important to remember that it's through God you are strong.